Alright. You guys thought I abandoned you, huh? We got the GoPro, guys. And all the fixins. That's right. You know what that means. Extra batteries. All types of stuff. All right, we're getting ready to gear up to head on out. We're gonna do a road trip, 1,000 miles, and do the real fuel mileage test for you guys. Hi everyone, this is a special holiday edition of the Enjoy the Ride video series on the Tundra. So right now, we're going home for the holidays and we're gonna take the truck and we're gonna fill her up and we're gonna do it the right way. I'm not gonna use the gauge as requested. I'm going to do the math. So we're going to fill up the gas, then we're going to get lots of miles in. We're gonna use the Maps app to tell us how many miles we drove, and then we will go fill up the tank and see how many gallons, and we'll give you an accurate gas mileage. Now I'm gonna be driving the speed limit. We're gonna do this once and for all. We're going to figure out what the real world sane driving fuel mileage is for the 2022 Tundra. Okay, so let's do it. I got some mounts. We're improving. I've invested a little bit in some mounts, and I've got, well, you already saw, I got the GoPro. So you know what that means. GoPro or go home. And I got the Max 360. So we're gonna be having some fun. But that's in a later video. This one is just about fuel mileage on the highway. All right, see you soon. We have some boxes and such in the back. The seats folded up. Look at this.
I'm using your truck bed.
That's right, the first time.
My
Got
grandpa's wood slats, his 2x4s.
That's right.
Ah,
So there you go.
woohoo!
Time for some mall crawling. All right, we have a full tank and we have reset everything to 0. Time to hit the road. All right, first 43 miles. And this is the mileage. I'm trying to see the best mileage possible that can be had. So what I'm noticing is 63 miles per hour is the sweet spot for the best mileage. All right, we're gonna do a few hundred more miles. All right, so I could only tolerate going 62 for so long. Right now we're at 65. I've noticed that the lane tracking assist, lane centering keeps beeping and turning on and off over and over and over. And I think maybe the lane markers are not as consistent as it needs. So that's just something to keep in mind. But here's what we got going so far. All right, so something really cool I figured out. You can change this alert from a beep to a vibrate on the steering wheel, which is really cool. See that turns from the speaker to vibrate on the steering wheel, which is awesome. And then you can change the sensitivity. I want it full sensitivity. Sway warning, we're gonna do on. And then sway sensitivity, full sensitivity. This is perfect. So now I don't annoy the occupants of the vehicle. It's wonderful. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Woo-hoo. While we were coming in, I was saying it's very wooded. There's probably Sasquatch here, and boom, the locals have let us know with that statue that they do have them here in Alabama. Evergreen. All right, time to go. Is that videoing? Yes. All right, so we learned something, and this is something you probably only learn if you either read the manual or take a long road trip. So this USB port here can do hardwired Apple CarPlay. So if you don't want someone to Bluetooth in and go through and have their settings as a profile, etc., you just want someone to quickly be able to hook their phone up and play their Spotify playlist, and then later, you know, there's no trace of them in the system. This hardwire USB will let you do non-wireless Apple CarPlay, which is interesting. The other USB ports down here, I don't think they do that, because we tried it and it was getting the Bluetooth off my phone. But when I unplugged, because my phone was being charged up there, and my cord wasn't long enough to go route the cable from the center console all the way up there, so I had to use this one. So this one right here does wired Apple CarPlay, and I don't know, we don't have Android, so probably Android Auto also, but that is good to know. It's a lot nicer because Spotify has more playlists, and I don't have Spotify on my phone. So, excellent. It's something new that we learned. And the coolest part is that when you do hook up a phone to the USB port that's right there, it will let you manage what you want to do. So you can toggle over. So right now, we're just using this phone here for media, and then I'm using my phone for phone and Apple CarPlay. It's really cool feature. You can have two phones connected at the same time for different reasons. It works so well for road trips because you can have one person just be the DJ and then have the other phone navigate. Really sweet, great invention. It's time to get off. We're in Auburn, Alabama, and we have a quarter tank left. We've done about 325.6 miles. Let's pull in. Oh, it looks like it's packed here.
Because the gas price is so good.
281. Wow. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. 325 miles, 325.7. Let's see how many gallons it takes to fill it up. Okay, we started when it was full, and let's see how many gallons we burned to go 325.7 miles. Regular. See. So this is going to tell us how big our tank is once and for all too. And that took us 326 or so miles. All right, so 3/4 of the tank is 13 gallons. 13 gallons for 326 miles. You guys do the math. We're not even halfway through the trip. All right, we're back at a full tank. See how many miles we have so far on the vehicle. That's how many miles till service. 3,241 miles so far. But this trip was 325 miles. Okay, we're back full. And now the sun's down. I've demonstrated that I can consistently get around 24 miles per gallon in this vehicle. Now that that's all said and done, I'm about to go on this trip. No, not with that. No, I'm not going to send it at the mall. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to take it off-road.